Alright, welcome back, guys, to part 17 of MLB Road to the Show. We're continuing on here. I believe we left off the last series. We were going to be pitching the next game. I am not going to quite update stats yet. Maybe after this series, we'll see how it goes. Alright, yes, looks like we are going to be pitching, so let's jump right into it.
Robinson comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game, shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would.
We are 5-0 as a pitcher, and we have yet to give up a run, so let's continue that trend here. Skip all this. We are 50-22. 5-0, 39 innings pitched, strikeouts 41. Walk rate 0.8%. We have yet to give up an earned run. So let's get the job done. Let's lock in here.
And we're underway.
Counts 1-0. Whoa, that's down.
Foul ball there. And a big swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Chases that one in the dirt. In time. One away on the strikeout.
The second baseman, Javier.
So digging in, Javier Sanoja. 2 hits in last night's game. High fly ball towards left center. And a couple of quick outs.
Alright, looks like that first batter we got out in about 5 pitches.
Stepping to the plate from Jacksonville, Eric Wagaman.
That second batter we got out in, I believe, 1 pitch, so we are off to a pretty good start.
And that's in for a strike. He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. One ball, one strike.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. On the ground, Clifford takes it to the bag.
Alright, we are off to a great start.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH.
Alright, looks like we are leading off.
So easy to look at the big contributors in this lineup, but this has been a strong producer all season long.
Bottom of the first, we are leading off. Jansen Junk is on the mound. First pitch we see, goodbye. Helping my own cause on the mound. Let's get it.
That's gotta feel good. A solo blast. And they lead it. It's 1-0. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Large Lad with their new Absolute Unit Burger. Recommended against by 4 out of 5 cardiologists. Top half of the second from Syracuse.
No, that's down.
Martorella stands at 6 foot even, 225 pounds, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2022. The 1-1 pitch fouled away. One-two offering. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going.
Sounds like this batter is doing a lot better. 5th round pick in 2022, and he's in AAA a couple years later. That's actually not bad. Not like that other guy who was drafted in the 2nd round in 2011 and 2025, and he's still in AAA.
And that drops foul. 2-2 now. Line drive, short hop to third. And the throw, nicely done for the out.
I think I was saved there by my third baseman. That ball was hit pretty hard.
A laser into the outfield. And 2 away. And now the first baseman, Troy Johnston. Wise to take that slider down and in. Very difficult to square that up. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-1-1.
Grounder up the middle. Nice grab. Throws on the knees. Safe at first. And an infield single keeps the inning going. I'm impressed with his effort on that play, making the throw from the ground, but the runner was busting it.
I am very highly impressed by that shortstop being able to get to that ball. Unfortunately, it counted as a single, so their first hit. That's unfortunate. That was a great play by the shortstop.
Johnston, the runner at first with 2 out.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, but blocked. And now a man in scoring position. This is a bit of a fix for the pitcher now. Got to 2 outs, but then surrendered the single, and then the wild pitch put the runner in scoring position. Rolls away a little bit. Man at second with 2 down. Right through there for a strike.
Okay, we are not gonna be throwing any more curveballs. I'm done with that.
2-2 pitch.
He's not swinging at them, and it
Battling here, fouls it away.
caused that wacky play where the catcher just overran the ball, and the guy got to second base because of it.
The 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Alright, we're not gonna toy around with this guy anymore.
Got it. Third out. So 1 hit is all they get. Now
And just think, that catcher wanted me to throw another curveball.
1-0.
I threw a fastball and struck him out.
Back to the top of the order.
Like, I know more about the game than the catcher does.
Last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. This one is labeled.
Come on, ball. Get out. Get up.
And it's gone.
I mean, normally I'm struggling with hitting when I'm on the mound. I go like 1 for 4 or 2 for 5 or something. But it looks like I've driven in every single one of the runs, so I'm helping my own cause at this point.
That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his time.
Alright, we'll go with the curveball on this one.
A strong, confident swing.
I don't mind going with the catcher's suggestions. It's just when he wants to throw 4 curveballs in a row, it's kind of ridiculous.
Ball is down and in. High fly ball down the line and left. And that's a foul ball. 1-2 pitch. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. After 3 straight fouls, he has to feel like he's getting closer to squaring one up. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout.
The catcher wanted that up and away, and I threw it inside.
Shortstop, Jared Cerner. And that one fouled off. Tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Didn't go around. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. In there at the knees. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Strikeout looking for the backwards K. First 2 batters gone in the top of the 3rd. Batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, Shane Sasaki, 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a pop-up. Hurrah, all the way over. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. Not much going on for the offense that time. Moving on now to the home. Top of the 4th inning with the jumbo shrimp at the dish. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And the pitch. Strike 2. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. Nice job to spot slider out of the hand and read the movement. He did well to lay off that pitch. Got the batter looking for the K. Leadoff batter retired.
I'm starting to kind of lock in now. These guys don't have a chance.
The last time. Slow bender drops in for a strike. 1 out and the base is empty. Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2. That's a very quick 0-2.
That was clearly a ball, but the umpire actually gave me one this time, so I will take that.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to right center.
I got it.
And now 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder Nathan Martorella.
Digging in, Nathan Martorella. 2 homers in yesterday's game. Probably feeling pretty good coming into this one.
Nope. Ball 1.
The Mets leading by 3. Top half of the 4th. Next one's popped in the air into right. Makes a nice grab on a full sprint. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Syracuse with the lead. We head back to the top of the lineup. Robinson will hit next. Deep to center and forget it. Long gone.
I mean, I've driven in all 5 of our runs today, so why not?
2-run shot, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that.
Looks like we got a dynamic challenge while I am actually on the mound, so
Hernandez
let's see. An inning without a run.
And while he's usually in the outfield, today he's the designated hitter.
We're gonna retire the side in order. I've only given up 1 hit. These guys are pretty easy to get out.
Fell back our
It
way,
is
and that's
top
it.
of the 5th. We are up 6-0. I'm at 51 pitches so far.
Swing and a miss, and that's got the batter swinging. And the leadoff hitter set.
I'm sorry, I made him look really silly on that pitch. He was way out in front.
On that 3-pitch K. And here's the first baseman, Troy Johnston. Reached on an infield single the first time. With a 6-run lead, no reason to be too fine with him here. You have to attack hitters in this spot. Bash down the right side, but foul. Out in front a bit on that fastball, and as a result, he pulled it foul. He needs to stay back and think up the middle. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. And here's the catcher, Brian Navarretto. Struck out swinging the first time. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Fine work in this one, just 1 strike away from a 5th shutout frame. Swings and misses, struck him out. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Continues to roll on the mound, 5 shutout innings. On to the next inning, at the plate, Jacob Berry.
It looks like my teammates actually got me some more run support, so it is now 8-0.
Here's a blooper to left.
And that's going to be their second hit. Luckily, the dynamic challenge was the last inning. It's okay.
I don't think that one is going to break up his rhythm too much. Gotta say, he's been
No, it's not going to. I mean, we're up 8-0.
balls and a strike.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pop up, foul on the right side. Clifford on the move. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them. The lineup flips over. Next up for the Jumbo Shrimp, Shane Sasaki.
All 1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Off balance speed, there's 1. Back to first, double play, and that's it for this inning. So another good inning on the mound. 6 shutout innings so far. It's the large lad burgers big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers.
Looks like I'm going to try to hit a double or better. Try to get an extra base hit. Now, that was easy. Alright, well, it looks like they took me out of the game again. I don't know why they only let me pitch 7 innings. I was doing fine. Yeah. So it's... I'm still going to be able to bat here. So it's the bottom of the 8th. Austin Roberts is on the mound. I had a pretty good outing. That's good. It looks like I'll be retired for the first time today. I went 4 for 5. That was pretty good. 3 home runs and a double.
2 away and a runner at first. Next is the designated hitter, Heriberto Hernandez. Right side. Finds its way through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 hits.
I'm not trying to be critical of anybody, but every time this headcock guy pitches, he gives up a ton of hits.
So up next, Jared Cerner.
Thank God we're bringing in another pitcher. Grant Hardwig is on the mound now.
Lines this one to left. Gets up for the out, and that's
I mean, that was ridiculous. Adcock gave up 5 runs. Are you kidding me? Like, what are we doing? The guy needs to go back down to Double-A or something.
on both sides of the ball. Loved the way he was hitting in this one. Chris Robinson with an off-the-charts 4-home-run game last time out. 4 taters? What could this guy possibly do for an encore? It's the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp taking on the Syracuse Mets. And we'll be back with the first. Coming up to the dish for Syracuse, Chris Robinson. Out to center. That's pretty deep.
He's gonna catch that. That's fine.
Almost got the inning started with a
Bottom of the first, Dax Fulton was on the mound.
Back to the top of the order here.
Alright, now it's still 0-0. Dax Fulton still on the mound. Bottom of the third, 1 on, 1 out. See if we can break this tie. And looks like we're gonna be able to. Let's go 2. Yeah, we're gonna stop at 2. We're not gonna go for 3 right there.
So he stays hot at the plate and keeps the hitting streak alive with that knock. And at this point, I'm wondering what it's going to take for the streak to end. He keeps missing gloves when he puts it in play, so maybe it'll come down to a major league pitcher down on a rehab stint? I don't know. It's really something.
Madrigal.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And the runner takes off for third. In the dirt. No throw, and he steals third easily. So a wild pitch lets the runner move up. This pitch popped up. Sanoha. And there are 2 outs. Next up for the Mets, number 6. On the ground to third. There with plenty of time. Inning over. They pick up a run on 2
Alright,
hits.
we're going to the 4th inning. Here we are up 1-0.
The Mets out in front. If your life feels bananas
Bottom of the
right now,
5th, we are now up 2-0. Dax Fulton is actually still on the mound. That's pretty impressive.
Sorry, no gorillas are around. That one is absolutely
And I'm just going to destroy him again. Oh, wow. I didn't think that was going to get out. That's a pretty tall wall back there.
7th home run of the series. And they add on. It's 3-0. This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters
Now
with
back,
velocity.
the
So
designated
hitting your
hitter.
Alright, bottom of the 7th, 4-0. Connor Goodletski is on the mound. 1 out.
This one is
Nobody on. 1 out. And we're going to go 2.
one hops against the fence. It's a double 3-hit ball game.
I'm definitely going to have to upgrade my speed. I know I've been talking about it for the last couple of episodes, but I'm going to have to upgrade my speed. Because balls like that should be an easy triple, and I have to stop at second.
And this one lifted to left. It's carrying. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. That is a double play. It doesn't come much closer than
Oh
that.
my God.
Play to end
I
the
want to see a replay on that. You have got to be kidding me. What are we doing? That has got to be the worst play, the worst call in MLB history. I swear they need to put challenges in this game like they do Madden in college football, because this is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, he is nowhere near me. I mean, my hands are on the bag. What are we doing? That is definitely the worst call in MLB history right there.
Save recent. Last 15. Last. MLB The Show 25. New notification. Video clip captured.
Unreal. That has to be the worst call I've ever seen.
Line drive for a base hit. And that extends the inning. Coming up to the dish for Jacksonville, Kyle Stowers. The pitch. Sky to left, and this should do it.
Alright, looks like we're gonna get the win here. 4-0.
Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at bat.
We went 3 for 4. Let's hop right into the next game.
Chris Robinson with an eye-popping 35-game hitting. Chris Robinson, the next hit. There's a buzz in the stadium every time up lately with the...
Alright, bottom of the first, 0-0. Adam Mazur is on the mound. 1 out, bases loaded. We're going to get cocky here. We're going to try to drive in all base runners. Why not? And I'm not even going to come close. That's fine. Alright, top of the second, 1-0, 1-2 count. Looks like the ball's coming to us. Let's try to track that down and catch that.
One down. Chris Robinson digs in now. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out.
Why couldn't I do that the first at bat? What? Come on. It's okay. Whatever.
When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. Gets down, base hit.
I think they're learning their lesson not to run on me anymore.
Held tough and got the hit. That's a swing I'm sure he'll want to come back to in the video room and try to replicate consistently. Great rip to the opposite field for a hit. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. That one's socked to left field. Bangs off the wall. Around first and digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box.
Walter.
Now here's the 0-2.
1 ball.
This one's
2
in the
strikes.
dirt. Line drive. That's a base hit. Coming around third. comes across to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Base is empty with 2 out. Chris Robinson getting ready to hit. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. That's ripped toward center. Hauls it in on the run. They're set. Runner at first. Matt Mervis now at the plate.
All right, Matt Mervis is batting. Grant Hartwig is on the mound. Looks like we're gonna finish these guys off again.
Fly to center, and that ought to do it.
Catch that. All right, let's go. I think we won the series at this point. I don't think we've dropped the game to these guys yet.
How he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this frequently, he won't be at this level for long.
I mean, those are ridiculous stats. 39 home runs and 90 RBIs. Alright, looks like that is the end of the Jacksonville series. Let's go ahead and return to the clubhouse. I mean, I'm probably going to spend some tokens and try to upgrade my speed and my pitching. Alright, looks like we are hearing from the coach. Okay, everyone, settle in for a minute. I've got something I need you to hear. First of all, let me just say how much I appreciate the work you've all been putting in the season. AAA isn't an easy level to play at. Let's be honest, it's tough to stay locked in every day when your mind might be wondering. You're thinking when you'll get the call, if you'll get the call, and what it'll take to finally get your shot. As a manager at this level, there is no better feeling than what I get to do right now. These moments remind me why I love this job so much. Is somebody getting caught up here? Knutson, you ready to live out your dream? I just heard from the front office you're now a member of the New York Mets. Congrats, kid. Looks like I am being called up to the show. That's a unique way to tell somebody. Usually it's over the, get a cell phone call or getting pulled into the office.
Around these parts, especially when they're highly anticipated. Welcome in MLB Network, Lauren Shahadi, Carlos Pena, Melanie Newman here with you. One of the best today, a top prospect in the game, is on his way to the show. You were highly hyped coming into the major leagues. What was that like? How'd you deal with it?
Well, you know what? It's fun, right? You get all this hype around you, and you feel like, hey, I have all this support behind me. But the reality is, it's a lot of pressure to live up to. And at the end of the day, you just have to get out there and say, look, I deserve to be here. Now I'm going to put the blinders on, get back to work. Routine is extremely important, preparation, and go play the game you love. Forget about the hype. Go play baseball between the lines.
Well, I know you were probably really intent on, I want to make sure I stand up for this organization, the coaches, my teammates who have been watching me. But this is a big day for the fans and media as well, because you get that top prospect tag. People start to follow you the minute that you enter the professional sport. It doesn't matter what level of the minor leagues that you start your journey on. And so this is the hope. You're embodying the hope of the future of this team. It's a really big one, but it's a really fun one.
Gosh, no pressure. That's so cool. We're all fans, and we projected out that his ceiling is high. We can't wait to see the mark he makes on the sport.
Look at this. This is so cool. This is so cool looking. Welcome to the show, part of the New York Mets. Congrats and welcome to the big leagues. Thank you. It's great to be here. Thanks. This is a dream come true. Let's be humble. It's a dream come true. Carlos Mendoza, our manager, wants to see you in his office, but before you head over there, just know that we're excited to have you here. Hopefully these guys don't suck. I don't know where they're at in the standings, but hopefully the Mets are doing as good as the AA and the AAA Syracuse Mets are. At this level, it's all about winning ball games, so do what you can every day to help the club. Come ready to play, work hard, and just do what you do best. We're a two-way player, so, I mean, we're going to be pitching and stuff. We're a team, and now you're part of it, so know that we're here for you. Sound good? We're gonna continue being humble here. Thanks for saying all of that. Appreciate it. Talk to you later. Alright, looks like Carlos Mendoza, the manager of the Mets. Great to meet you, and welcome to the show. That is a really nice office. How are you feeling? A little bit overwhelmed, if I'm being honest, but I'm excited. I feel great. This is where I'm meant to be. Let's not get cocky here. We're doing the humble thing, so I'm overwhelmed, but I'm glad to be here. Honesty, good. I like it. Anyone who tells you they weren't at least a little bit overwhelmed their first day here in the big leagues isn't being totally honest. That is true. As a top 100 prospect, top 100, we were like number 1 or 2. You are a big part of the future of this organization, but that also comes with the high expectations and added pressure. Just remember, it's still the same game you've grown up playing, so take it all one pitch at a time and soak up as much as you can from the experience. Absolutely. Everyone struggles at this level at some point in time, especially younger players. What really matters is that you don't let it affect you too much, and that you work to make yourself and the team better every single day. As long as we're not in last place. That's all I'm saying. You think you can do that, Chris? For sure. Good, that's what I like, that's what I want to hear. And we got double XP. Great, awesome. Well, best of luck to you, Chris. Now, go out there and show with the world what you're really made of. Oh, we are not doing very well. Ouch. Wow, this team is not doing good at all. I mean, look at this. We've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We've lost 16 out of the last 19 games. That's not going to get the job done. At this point, we're not even looking at making the playoffs. Wow, this is not what I wanted to see. That's okay. Well, get into it here. We're gonna upgrade some stats. We really need to focus on speed. At some point, I need to actually upgrade my pitches too, because I'm going to save this here, but at some point, I mean, we're going to have to upgrade our pitches, because we're going to upgrade the stamina, because I'm tired of being taken out in the 6th or 7th inning. And we'll upgrade clutch. We definitely need to get our fielding and stuff up there, especially our throwing. The fielding I'm not too concerned about. I mean, we do a pretty good job at running the baseballs down and stuff, so we're going to go ahead and confirm that. Right field, we went from a 69 to a 71 overall. Pitching, we didn't do too much, but at some point, maybe when I get a bunch of tokens again, I need to start upgrading these. Start upgrading, getting that velocity and stuff up, because that's the stuff that's gonna further my pitching stats. Alright, well, thank you guys very much for joining this episode. We got called up. That was a crazy episode, from the worst call in MLB history that I have ever seen, to being called up to the New York Mets. Not exactly where we want to be, but in the next episode, we're going to jump right into it and see if we can make a run for the playoffs. This team is 32-45. it's nothing like AA and AAA where we were running away with first place. So we got some work to do. I'm just gonna go over the standings here. Yeah, we are we are in second to last place. So we got some work to do to move up. I mean, we got a lot of work to do. We're just above the Miami Marlins, so we definitely got some work to do. So in the next episode, we're gonna start grinding it out and getting into it. And the good thing is that we looks like we're going for the sweep of Philadelphia, which is in first place. So that might got to start somewhere. But all right, guys, thank you very much for joining. It was a crazy episode from the worst call in MLB history to getting caught up to the Mets. Thank you guys very much for joining. I will see you in the next episode. Peace out, guys.
Broadcast select. Stop broadcast.